chanting nation for meditation. Subscribe today for all types of artis, mantras, stotras, and don't forget to press the bell icon.
Jaya Jaya Raghuvir Samartha. The Dasbodh by Sadguru Sri Samarth Ramdas Swami Maharaj. The 10th Samaz, Padhadmurka Lakshan. Signs of wise, literate fools. I have already told you the signs or ways by which even a fool can become wise. On the other hand, now listen to the signs of those who are wise and literate yet behave like fools. These are the people who have read a lot, are able to disseminate the ultimate knowledge, yet are very proud and unable to come out of the clutches of lust. Tell the people that after attainment of the knowledge of the Parbrahma you are free to behave in any which way you want, making merry. Say that worship of the God in the visible form is worthless, abuse the religion and sadhana, derive great pleasure in criticizing others, are on the lookout for the slightest mistake of others, order such things to their disciples which they know are improbably attainable, or would put the disciple in grave dangers, make others unhappy by mere harsh words, are full of the vices described earlier, are destructive, highly temperamental, are always conspiring, are goons in the guise of wise, praise the rich without any reason, criticize things not known to them or books they have not read, are in the habit of finding minor faults in great works, become bored when someone tries to tell the real signs of wisdom, do all sorts of noxious things out of hatred and jealousy, are never bothered about morals, ethics, or justice, are arrogant, aim for unattainable things in the pride that they are greatly knowledgeable, and who talk something which is exactly opposite to what that do. Such fool is a one who wants to become a good orator without possessing the qualities required for one, talks unnecessarily when none is listening, whose talk is very harming, despite being versatile is highly talkative and disturbs the real orator's speech, talks about the vices of others without paying attention to the vices of his own, even though knowledgeable, are useless for the society for the fact that he is not ready to share his knowledge and he can't satisfy the others, despite possessing the ability to attain moksha, remain entangled in the material and organic pleasures of the family life, is very satisfied in the company of women, bears his soul to them, eats or drinks things prohibited by the religion, doesn't know that he is doing things which are going to bring bad name to himself, feels that his body is the real thing and not the Atman, praises everything else but the God, praises anyone who can be helpful to him in his conspiracies, describes the body of women in great details, imitates women, if he is rich considers all others worthless, preaches things contrary to the religious preaching, indulge in astrology which is highly illogical, has never treaded on the path of worship, is devoid of vairagya, preaches the knowledge of Parbrahma yet behaves totally contrary to it, scoffs at the places of pilgrimage, Vedas, and various sciences, is a descendant of the very pure yet by behavior brings shame to his predecessors. A person of this type is one who praises the undeserving to serve his own ends, and once they are met with immediately turns his back on them and talks derogatorily about them, talks something and behaves to the contrary as a habit with others, respects the family and disrespects spirituality despite knowing the fact, gives incorrect advice just because it pleases as the correct one may offend, leads a dependent life, guises to be a good person in all the aspects but does all the bad deeds under that garb, doesn't leave his blundered path even after knowing it to satisfy his ego, doesn't get rid of his vices though he knows what are the virtues, talks harshly to the saints and sages to prove his superiority, doesn't even know what would benefit him and what would do harm, advises people to follow the path laid down by the religion when he himself treads on the path which the religion has forbidden, knows that his disciple has slipped from the path of spiritualism and has even insulted him, but hopes not for the disciple but for himself that he would come to him to find that path, can't tolerate others' daily chores or any other disturbance because of the other's bodily demands, even a slight bit of coughing, during his discourses, insults the Guru in the pride of his wealth, doesn't reveal his guru's traditions and uses his knowledge and spirituality selfishly and in a miserly manner to gain wealth. These people hate the God despite having failed miserably in all walks of life and in spirituality, all because of their own incompetence. Sri Samarth says that I have told all this with the intention that you would avoid behaving like these people, and asks for forgiveness if he has hurt someone in doing so. He also says that greatest of the fools is the one who still believes that all the happiness lies in the family life, for it is the root cause of all the unhappiness and miseries. End of the 10th Samaz. End of the 2nd Dasbodh. Jaya Jaya Raghuveer Samarth Ha.
Chanting Nation for meditation. Subscribe today for all types of artis, mantras, stotras, and don't forget to press the bell icon.